First of all, congrats on your little bump. Congrats on your little bump. Yeah, well, what about my bump? I am such a huge fan, so I made you this little bracelet. Thank you so much. This is really cute. I'm definitely going to wear this. It doesn't match my outfit now, but I'll wear it later for sure. This film deals with some pretty heavy stuff. How do you respond to fans who may want to reach out to you with similar stories? How about I give them my address or my location? I can share my location on iMessage. That is a great idea. I can do it to all my fans around the world. This way they all know where I am at all times. That sounds really safe. Okay. How about I visit every single one of these people's homes and have a nice little sit-down chat with them? We'll have coffee, a biscotti. I mean, it should only take me what, a few hundred years to visit every single one of my fans? More even.
You already know that Blake Lively has been caught up in a whirlwind of controversies, ranging from her feud with Justin Baldoni to multiple legal battles that seem to grow by the day. Today, we have two major developments to discuss. Rumors that Target has completely pulled Blake's hair care products from store shelves, and a new lawsuit filed by Jed Wallace, a crisis manager mentioned in Blake's original complaint. We'll go into what these updates mean for Blake's brand, her ongoing feud, and the bigger picture of how celebrity reputations can crumble when confronted by legal drama. Let's jump right in.
Hey Lily, you want to do the honors?
No, you go ahead. I need to take it in from here.
First, let's tackle the hair care fiasco. In my last video, I briefly mentioned that Blake Lively's hair care line was under fire for allegedly over-promising magical results, like 100% damage reversal and instant salon-level volume. Critics argued that these claims were far too good to be true. Well, since then, the controversy has escalated, with multiple reports suggesting that Target took the drastic step of pulling her products entirely. Some shoppers say they found empty shelves where her vibrant packaging once sat. Others claim Target's website now lists the items as unavailable or has quietly removed them. So, why would Target do this? The rumor is that an internal investigation flagged Blake's marketing claims as misleading, or at least exaggerated. When a retail giant like Target sniffs potential false advertising, they don't wait around. They often protect themselves by dropping the product. Now, to be clear, Target hasn't officially confirmed a ban. That's important. But Blake's statement on the matter was very cryptic. She mentioned miscommunications about product benefits and a plan to refresh her brand. It's left fans asking, is she rebranding because of normal supply issues, or is it to avoid backlash? Meanwhile, supporters of the line swear the products worked great, claiming they saw significant improvements in texture and shine. They blame this rumored ban on haters or competitor sabotage. But critics who spent their money on Blake's hair care are calling it expensive fluff, saying the brand inflated the results. If these rumored marketing missteps are proven or even strongly suspected, losing shelf space at Target can be a huge blow. Remember, Target is often the stepping stone for mainstream success of celebrity beauty lines. Without that exposure, it's harder to reach everyday consumers. This fiasco could turn into a major credibility loss for Blake, especially if she can't secure a similar partnership elsewhere.
I want to talk about the marketing images specifically for Blake Lively's hair brand. A bunch of people have been reviewing the products, and unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you feel about it, they do not like them. A lot of them are saying that the fragrances are really interesting, which totally vibes. I feel like she looks like a girl who has really good smelling hair. But I want to talk about how all of these images are not marketing the actual product, they're marketing Blake. This is not the shot of strong, beautiful hair that I would want to see. This video on their TikTok, you use the same hair products as Blake Lively, but it looks like her hair's kind of messy in this. It looks dry. And this one, she looks stunning. Absolutely, she always does. But her hair is not, we're not shooting a Pantene commercial with this. And this last one took me out. It's are we marketing the hair or the person? Because these two things do not gel, right? And in her about statement, she's like, I've always been known for my hair. And as she says, it took her 7 years to perfect it. But it just feels like she was looking at these images and looking at herself going, wow, I look gorgeous, which she would be right. But she's completely skipping over the fact that she's marketing a product with a specific targeted goal. And I do not think that these images are achieving that goal.
In the end, whether or not it's a confirmed ban may not matter. If the public perceives it that way, the damage to the brand is largely done. Still, fans await a more transparent explanation from either Target or Blake's camp. Until then, we're left with speculation and a brand that's seemingly in limbo. Now, onto the bigger bombshell. Jed Wallace has filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Blake Lively. For those who missed it, in Blake's legal battle with Justin Baldoni, she mentioned a crisis management firm that allegedly orchestrated a negative PR campaign against her. Jed Wallace, the owner of Street Relations, says Blake unfairly lumped him into her feud, damaging his reputation. The crucial part? Blake's own complaint specifically calls Jed out by name, accusing him of spearheading a digital army to smear her online. I want you to hear exactly what Blake's filing said, so let's read a key excerpt from her complaint. In the weeks and months that followed, with the direction and approval of Wayfarer and Mr. Baldoni, the team engaged in a sophisticated, coordinated, and well-financed retaliation plan. The retaliation campaign relied on more than just publicists and crisis managers spinning stories. They also retained subcontractors, including a Texas-based contractor named Jed Wallace, who weaponized a digital army around the country, from New York to Los Angeles, to create, seed, and promote content that appeared to be authentic on social media platforms and internet chat forums. The Baldoni Wayfarer team would then feed pieces of this manufactured content to unwitting reporters, making content go viral in order to influence public opinion and thereby cause an organic pile-on to safeguard against the risk of Ms. Lively ever revealing the truth about Mr. Baldoni. The Baldoni Wayfarer team created, planted, amplified, and boosted content designed to eviscerate Ms. Lively's credibility. They engaged in the same techniques to bolster Mr. Baldoni's credibility and suppress any negative content about him. Blake's complaint goes on to cite alleged text messages discussing how Jed's efforts were shifting the narrative on social media, making it more pro-Justin, and thus undermining Blake's stance. If these allegations hold any water, it would be a serious blow to Jed Wallace's professional image. Naturally, Jed denies all this. In his lawsuit against Blake, he argues he's never even met or spoken to her, that she's damaging his reputation by placing him at the center of this so-called digital smear campaign. He wants millions in damages for what he calls false statements, plus the emotional and professional harm inflicted. So, we have two contrasting narratives. Blake's side, which paints Jed as a hidden puppeteer behind an online attack squad, and Jed's side, which claims he was never involved in any smear campaign. If Jed can prove he was wrongfully implicated, or if he shows that the content was organic rather than orchestrated, Blake's credibility takes another hit. On the flip side, if Blake's team truly does have receipts, like internal memos, screenshots, or instructions that confirm his role, Jed's legal position weakens. Either way, this new lawsuit means more depositions, more potential leaks, and more behind-the-scenes exposure of how Hollywood battles can spill into the digital sphere. And let's not forget, there's still the main tension between Blake and Justin Baldoni simmering in the background. This is like a multi-layered legal chess match. So, stepping back, what do these updates tell us about the state of this feud? First, if Target truly did pull Blake's brand, whether you call it a ban or a withdrawal, it shows how swiftly consumer trust can crumble when claims seem too good or potentially dishonest. And second, the Jed Wallace lawsuit underscores that once a feud hits the legal arena, almost anyone who's named can become a party, and they'll fight tooth and nail to defend their reputation. For Blake Lively, all this means her once pristine image is under siege from multiple angles: brand credibility, lawsuit authenticity, and public sentiment. For Justin Baldoni and those named in her original complaint, it's a battle to clear their names and possibly prove that Blake's claims aren't backed by solid evidence. And in the meantime, everyday fans, who once just wanted to try Blake's hair products, are left confused and skeptical. At the end of the day, These two updates add fuel to an already raging fire. Will Blake's hair care line bounce back after a rebrand? Will Jed Wallace's lawsuit prove that Blake unfairly dragged him in? Or will we discover more hidden text messages that shift the blame yet again? Only time and the courts will tell. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Should Target drop celebrity brands if their claims seem overblown? Does Jed Wallace have a strong case against Blake? Or is he just capitalizing on the chaos? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this update helpful, give this video a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more deep dives on celebrity scandals and legal showdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.